This plant is utterly glorious, isn't it? Providing a much needed canopy of shade in this heat wave. But before you go out and buy one, stop right there. This plant has been classified invasive and it's now technically illegal to plant this plant in your garden. So in this video, I'm going to explain why it's illegal and what alternatives you can choose to recreate this effect without breaking the law. Gunnera tinctoria is now banned in the UK, and any hybrid that has been bred from it. Experts also rule out those plants sold as Gunnera manicata because it can't be ruled out that they weren't bred from the tinctoria, which is the illegal invasive. So they may be effectively incorrectly labelled, which could trick you into buying a plant that is still technically illegal. This one here is seen at Great Dixter and it is contained in a pot. And you may think, well, how come it's okay for them to have one? If it's invasive, surely it's invasive. And if it's illegal, surely it's illegal for everyone. And that's true. But the law doesn't apply to Gunneras that were planted before the law came into force or that were owned before the law came into force. What does still apply to those plants is that they must be contained within your property. So if you already have a Gunnera of the variety that I described, then you're not technically breaking the law as long as it was planted before the law came into force, and as long as you do not allow it to escape the boundaries of your property. You're not allowed to propagate it, plant it, sell it, or collect the seeds, plant the seeds, and you mustn't even let the seeds escape from your property. So it's really important to keep on top of that and collect those seeds and burn them. If you wanted to create the same look that the Gunnera gives, then of course there are other options. Well, first of all, there are smaller Gunnera varieties that are not in the Tinctoria family, so do check those out. They don't grow as big and they're not as invasive, and therefore they haven't been banned. Due to uncertainty about how all these Gunneras were hybridized, I would certainly just steer clear of them altogether, much as I absolutely love this plant and it looked absolutely glorious at Great Dixter. So I'll give you 3 ideas, and of course, if you have any of your own, add them down below in the comments, but I'll give you 3 ideas for replacement plants that have that similar tropical vibe. And the first one is Fatsia. Fatsia has the same large, big leaves. It grows nice and tall and it can provide shade where it's much needed in the garden. In fact, it also thrives in shade. It's also evergreen, so it continues to stay green throughout the winter months when everything else has died back and looks a bit glum. And the leaves are about the same size. Well, maybe not, Gunnera is bigger, but they give that same kind of big leaf vibe that you get, that kind of tropical feel. The second one is less commonly known, and that's the T-Rex plant, short for Tetrapanax, or the rice paper plant. Again, it has enormous leaves. They look a bit like the Fatsia leaves, actually. It can grow 10 to 15 meters tall, so it's really like a small tree. And again, because of those big lush leaves, it can provide much needed shade in hot spells. It's also semi-evergreen, so depending on where you are in the world or where you are in the UK, it may survive the winter with its leaves intact. It won't necessarily be killed by frost, but the leaves will be killed by frost. But if there is no frost, the leaves will survive. And then the last one, I thought we'll do a euphorbia shrub. There are lots of really different plants, so I think I'm going to do a different video on all the shrubs that make great structural backgrounds for cottage gardens and also any large or beautiful garden. You know, courtyard gardens with big green tropical evergreen plants look amazing in pots. And, you know, aristocratic gardens with enormous borders need that structure in the back of the border. So the last one is this euphorbia shrub. So it's not the euphorbia perennial, it's the euphorbia shrub. So therefore you get that extra height, and it's also evergreen. It doesn't have the big palm leaves, of course, but it does give that tropical vibe, and it also adds great structure to the borders and fills up those spaces. So you're not constantly having to work all the time to fill gaps in your garden. It does a good job of that. So that's it. There's 3 alternatives for Gunnera, which sadly has been made illegal. I mean, it's been banned, but I mean, it's not sad really. You know, if they kill out our own native plants, of course, this impacts our local wildlife as well. And so there are all sorts of really important reasons why we have to take these bans really seriously. Okay, thanks for watching. See you again in my next video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.